These guys just don't take a break, man. They got real jobs. They're protecting us. Remember that evil is back and in full display. Oh yeah, that dude's just going. Unbelievable. Just condensation. They're triangulating. That way they can figure out which way the wind blows. They're watching this from radar. The guys who turn it on and off. Yeah, for real. They're in some room somewhere. Flipping switches. Now. Then you watch and you see where it blows. So I was reading up on the military stuff. The, whatever it's called, chafing or anti-chafing. It's electrically charged. It holds a charge. So you remember those clouds? Oh, a few people do. I had some clouds that were radiating more than once here in Mesa at night. And of course we all thought it was crazy and we filtered it, but what if that was the chafing material that was electrically statically charged? Yeah, man, I'm not so crazy after all. They were charged. It's strange. So now we got solar radiation management. That's what I'm gonna call this, because there's, according to my radar, there's nothing coming. There's no moisture. It's all gone. It's over in Texas, flooding them out now. So it is about 90 degrees. Let's see, what are we here? We are Wednesday the 23rd. No, 24th. Holy crap, it's going fast. And there he is. I don't think that's a straddle tanker though. That's like that's somebody who's got an additive, or possibly a smaller tank. It's a real thin line. Now the one the other day, if you watched, he was a straddle tanker. He just hammered us. I mean, he laid it out there. It was way obvious. I've been around people. I wash my hands. I haven't done anything to subject myself. My dad's got a bad chest cold. I stay away from him, of course, but I don't know if it's always just so natural as we think. You know what I'm saying, man? Even if viruses are airborne, fair enough, right? Let's say this is vitamin D coming down, and it's good for us. What about the fact that a virus has something to attach to? What do you think of that? Oh boy, there's the freshie you just saw get laid. When I walked out, that was obviously the one that was going over my head. Condensation in the sun. And really, solar radiation management, Mesa, Arizona. That plane's coming from around the El Paso, Texas area. Out here taking some pictures, telling myself this isn't really happening. There's no moisture to seal. So this is pure solar radiation management. We're getting hammered because the heat's coming. Son of a gun. I was really looking forward to a beautiful blue day with none of this crap. Getting a little tired of making these videos. Geoengineering Mesa. Okay, guys, I'm pretty alarmed. On playback, I'm going to show you when I put this into slow-mo. I see a spider web coming through, but I don't think it's a spider web. I don't know how many spiders. So watch. First you're going to see a refraction of light. That's the shadow of the spider web about to come through. I actually think this is a chemtrail web. They talk about they make a certain, they drop a fiber and certain stuff. And I honestly believe that. Now, if I have a spider problem and I don't know it, okay. But I have never, ever seen, felt, touched, or filmed a spider in this particular area ever. Weird. Mesa, Arizona, 1024. Oh, wow, look at the reflection off of them. You know, I filmed the UFO once, and that's where it was, right there. It's exactly where it was, almost perfectly. Right about there, he flew through. We are filming geoengineering. This is Carver 13. I make a lot of geoengineering videos. Most of the time, they're very serious. We point out the fact that there's a lot of negative chemicals that cause a lot of problems with the human body. Besides the fact what's doing to the water supply, to the animals, to the insects, to the fish, to the birds, to the bees especially. They're dying. They're getting Alzheimer's from aluminum poisoning. And they want us to believe these are all just contrails. And I mean, we've seen contrails. This is the biggest, longest lasting contrail in the world. Now this camera's in the sun, so it's probably not going to last long. So if I get 8 minutes out of it, it'd be a miracle. So I don't know if you'll hear this audio track, but that is geoengineering. Just the fact that it is melting a little bit, don't let it fool you. It's just a different compound. They can't run the thick stuff. You know, the big industrial complex, I believe Air Force planes, Stratotankers, leave a white, solid white. These planes have to run a thinner solution. There's just no way around it. Especially for the amount that they can carry. Now they're radio controlled, they turn it on, they turn it off. Pilots don't even know this is happening most of the time. Unless it is a true dedicated geoengineering plane, which look it up, they're all over the world. There are specialists who, that's what they do. They can make it snow. They've proven it time over time. Kansas just had record freezing cold weather. It was ice nucleation. These sundogs we saw, they're from ice nucleation. Did we lose them yet? We're going to lose them. We're going to have to move you. All right, hang on. This is a 27-minute time lapse of the southwestern sky of Mesa, Arizona. I have one serious question. If you lived at this address, where I film this every day, would you have concerns about yours and everyone around you's health, especially loved ones, the ones with COPD that you have to watch struggle? But it's just geoengineering. It's not hurting anybody, is it? It's creepy. I think they like to pretend that nature doesn't respond to this stuff, but I think it does. I really do. Now they quieted down because I'm out here. They're wondering if it's lunchtime. Hey, he's outside. Is he feeding us? Yeah. Oh, he's got to clean out as far as like when they start up, and then boom, it's done. He shuts it off. And wait, we pick it back up. Oh, that's the emergency helicopter. There's no rest for the wicked. None. Okay, so while I was filming going the other way, look at this guy. And he's still going. Is that nuts? All I did was turn my head. Are you really going to deny this? You tell him, Mrs. Quell, we need our good air. This is bullshit. It's supposed to look like right there. I know, Mrs. Quail. God will take care of us. 'Cause man's not. Man's not doing us any good or any favors. This could go on all day. How much more do I need to make? Carver 13. I gotta get to work. I got so much to say right now. And I'm gonna say something. You rotten pricks who are robbing humanity of all the goodness. You can destroy our lives, but you will finish. The light, the goodness, the righteous. Mm-hmm.